The most powerful women in ancient history. They told women to stay silent, to obey, to kneel. But these women didn't kneel. They ruled the world. Cleopatra Satharit, the woman who challenged Rome. Rome had legions. Rome had emperors. Rome had the world in chains. And yet, one woman made Rome hesitate. Cleopatra was not a symbol, she was a weapon. She spoke multiple languages, mastered diplomacy, and bent Roman generals to her will. Julius Caesar bowed to her intelligence. Mark Antony lost an empire for her. For 20 years, she stood between Egypt and total destruction. When Rome finally won, it didn't defeat a woman. It defeated a legend. Hatshepsut the pharaoh. They tried to erase. Egypt said, "A woman cannot be pharaoh." Hatshepsut said, "Watch me." She crowned herself king. She wore the beard. She sat on the throne. Her reign brought peace, gold, and power. Temples rose, trade flourished. And when she died, men destroyed her statues, smashed her name, and tried to wipe her from history. But power leaves scars, and history remembers scars. Queen Nzinga, Africa's unbroken warrior. When Europeans came for land and slaves, Nzinga came with fire. They demanded she kneel. She sat on a human throne. She led armies into battle. She outlived her enemies. She resisted colonization for over 30 years. Nzinga did not beg for freedom. She fought for it. Wu Zetian, the woman who became emperor. She was born powerless, a concubine, but she climbed the palace shadows and claimed the dragon throne. Wu Zetian ruled China with iron intelligence. She promoted talent, crushed corruption, and expanded an empire. Men called her cruel. History calls her the only woman strong enough to rule China. Artemisia, the queen of warships. Men laughed when Artemisia entered the war council. They stopped laughing at sea. She commanded fleets, outthought generals, survived battles that killed kings. In a world ruled by swords, she mastered strategy. These women ruled in a world designed to break them. They weren't allowed power, so they took it. They weren't written into history. They carved themselves into it. Remember their names, because history didn't just belong to men. It was conquered by women. Follow Untold History Hub for more updates.